Düsseldorf, Germany.
The Grand Canyon, Disney World.
This is Traveling with Robertico, episode number 15. And today we're visiting one of my favorite cities in the United States and in the world, San Francisco, California. And here's a view of the San Mateo Bridge as the plane approaches the runway. The reason we came to San Francisco, or at least the excuse we used to come to San Francisco, it was MacWorld Expo 2008, and that's when all this video was shot. And we came here to meet other podcasters, and I was thinking of buying a Mac at the time, all that stuff. The first place we visit is a Golden Gate Park. This Golden Gate Park is a park in the middle of the city, like Central Park in New York, only a little bigger. And it has botanical gardens and a Japanese garden, and it's a very nice place to get away from the city for a while and come jog, breathe some fresh air. And now you know where that picture came from. Our next stop is Land's End, located in Lincoln Park. This is located right at the mouth of the San Francisco Bay, and from here you can see beautiful views of the Golden Gate Bridge. I think that's enough exercise for one day. As we cross the Golden Gate Bridge, we reach the northern side of the bay. And we get more great views of the city from Vista Point. From here we can see Alcatraz Island, we see the Bay Bridge, downtown San Francisco, the Russian Hill, the Presidio, and this hill with the big TV antenna is called Twin Peaks. As we drive a little further north, we arrive at picturesque Sausalito. Here we have lunch at a bayfront restaurant. The place has another great view of the San Francisco Bay. We drive up to the hill to get a better view. And the same way we go up, we come back down. And those roads are rather steep. Next, we drive up Councilman Road for what has to be, hands down, the absolutely best view of San Francisco, the Golden Gate, and the whole Bay Area. It is truly breathtaking. I mean, the video doesn't do it justice.
Powell Hotel.
On this trip, we stay at the Powell Hotel, which happens to be right next to the place where they turn around the streetcars, the old trolleys.
Powell and Hyde.
And well, we gotta do it. That's one of the main touristy things in San Francisco. You gotta hop on one of these things, and I think it's rather dangerous. I was hanging on the side of the thing, holding with one arm, and the other hand was holding the video camera, and it really truly is a miracle I'm alive. Let me tell you. Despite the fact of being a little uncomfortable and maybe even dangerous, this ride is a very nice ride. It's very picturesque because it takes you through the steepest hills in San Francisco, the Russian Hill. You get to see Powell Street, which is the windiest street in America, and many other sites. Let's enjoy the ride.
Chinatown.
We got off the streetcar by the Embarcadero, the area close to the bay, but we decided to walk back up the hills and explore all those windy streets a little more. And this right here is the famous Lombard Street, famous for being the windiest street in the United States, but the windiest part is just that little block. But the hill, the hill is a little scary if you're driving, let me tell you. We get to see all these great views on San Francisco and the Telegraph Tower, and I just can't turn off the camera.
San Francisco Bay. Está un poquito foggy hoy, ayer estaba mucho más claro.
And we come back down to sea level. And in this area called the Embarcadero, they have all these seafood markets where they sell, lobster, crabs, shrimp, and it all looks very fresh. Too bad we weren't hungry. Around here, you can also get the boat that takes you to Alcatraz Island. Too bad we didn't plan ahead and we thought we could just walk in and buy the ticket. Pfft, good luck with that. It's usually backed up months in advance. And we finished this walk around at Pier 39, which looks pretty much like a tourist trap, like our local Bayside Marketplace here in Miami, where I live. And it's pretty much a mall for tourists with shops. And the main attraction are these sea lions that they have laying on the side. They're quite amusing, actually. And we take the train back to our hotel, passing by downtown and the financial center. This is Union Square. And unfortunately, that's all the time we have left today. But don't despair, we will visit this city again very soon, I promise. Until next time, thank you for watching and happy travels.